What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for Speed Racer. This film came out in 2008, and it's directed by the Wachowskis, and I've never seen it until now. I was walking in Walmart yesterday and picked up a couple of 4Ks, Avatar, Fire and Ash included, and I saw a Speed Racer steelbook, and I was like, oh, that's coming out on 4K. I totally forgot about that. And I didn't have a pre-order in or anything. So I went ahead. I picked it up and I watched it on 4K Ultra HD, and I got to tell you that the movie is a visual feast. Really, I mean, sometimes the effects go a little too far, but overall, I think the movie has a distinct feel and a distinct tone. By the time you get to the final race, I was engaged into the plot, even though it was extremely stylized how it was and how they directed it and how it was put together. But this is based off a Japanese comic or anime or something. I know it's based on something. And they went ahead and adapted it for the feature. And you can tell, like, some scenes with the young boy and the monkey. There's a scene when they're riding through the facility, the bad guy's talking to Speed Racer. That was just kind of filler, and I was like, okay, maybe we could have just sharpened up the screenplay a little bit, because I do think the script here has some issues. It's not awesome. I think that the family stuff works the best, but it's when they get into the corporate side of things and who owns what team or who wants control and who's in it for the money. I didn't really care about any of that. It was all very cookie cutter, and the villain was trash. But the performance was there. I'm not saying he was given a bad performance. It was just the way he was directed, an over the top, one dimensional villain. But I liked the side characters. Racer X is probably my favorite character of the film. He was kind of like a Tron like figure. I really enjoyed that. Christina Ricci, John Goodman, Saranda Suzman. Yeah, the acting's not too bad in this. It's just sometimes they take it a little too far with the style and the length, really. I mean, it doesn't need to be over 2 hours long. I mean, the visuals in the film did really work, so I guess that's what kept me afloat. The movie did not do good at the box office. It was about $120 million budget, something like that, and it didn't even break $100 million at the box office. So, it was a disappointment when it came out, but it had a cult following. But this is a fun movie. I think the sound design is great, and it probably should have been nominated for an Academy Award for sound editing, maybe sound mixing. Now it's just a straight sound category, but back in that day, you had a sound editing category, you had a sound mixing category. I think the film could have got in. Maybe visual effects was a tough one. There's some visuals in the live action world. It's just the world they're living in. It's this kind of hyper reality type thing. It took me a little while to start getting invested, but I was always entertained and I was always engaged. And I think that Speed Racer has a great score as well. Some of those scenes that music's pumping, I was like, oh, it's by Michael Giacchino. No surprise there. In the end of the day, Speed Racer is a fun movie. I don't think it's a great film, but I think it's a good film, and it's got heart. Speed Racer is getting 4 out of 5 stars for me. I'm happy that I own it, and I find that this is probably going to be a fun rewatch. And if we're talking about racing films, we're going to be celebrating a 20th anniversary on the channel next month before the release of Toy Story 5. We'll be talking about Disney and Pixar's Cars. You guys can also come on back to the channel, because tomorrow night I'll be posting my review for The Mandalorian and Grogu, and also Passenger, which I am really looking forward to. So, guys, you can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Speed Racer. And until next time, over and out.
He's going to be the best if they don't destroy him first.